Howdy folks, y'all ready for the draw? Let's look at there. We're on Bronco this week. There you go. Great natural looking color. Looks like a live minnow in your hand. Yes, it does. Okay, I've got a lot of great clear water colors. The water visibility here is like 2.5 foot to 3. When I was using this, right now it's about 2.5. We had rain yesterday, and I had no trouble catching fish with them. All right, and I think on this video I had a neighbor friend with me, and he was using live bait color, and we were steadily catching them, and we caught a bunch of fish that day. He kept 24. I think he told me the other day when he cleaned them, he had 24, and we didn't catch anything. We didn't keep anything under 11 inches. Most of them were 11.5 to the big fish he caught. As y'all seen in the video today, if y'all watched Wednesday's video today, he had the big fish. It was a 112. I had one about 1.5 pounds. His was bigger than mine. And so that we caught some good fish, and he caught that on the live bait color, the big fish. He caught it for I was putting my chest in. All I did was, I don't think I even cut the live scope on yet. I don't remember now. And I just stopped, handed him a rod, and I was getting ready, getting some stuff ready to start fishing. He said, "Oh, got one." I think it was the first cast. So I told him, "You ready to go home? You catch one that big on the first cast, you better quit and go home. You had a good day." But we caught a bunch of fish that day, and so the water was, like I said, 52, 53. Fish today, the water is 46, 47. I got to 47 before I come back in because the sun was shining. It's 44 today, 28 this morning. We had ice on stuff this morning. Calling for freezing rain and ice Friday. Very cold here Thanksgiving night and that Friday night afterwards. We got down to about 20, so that's why the water cooled down. Didn't hurt the fish any. I seen plenty of fish today. They were hard to catch. I had to find what they wanted. Really played around to catch them. Couldn't catch any out of the schools. Seen a lot of fish in schools. Could not catch them out of the schools. They would not hit me. And I learned as I went on. I started seeing something on the bottom. I thought, are they white perch or crappie? Y'all have white perch in the lake, you know what I'm saying. They run right on the bottom, don't they? You know, like a little tombstone bouncing on the bottom. Well, how I figured out to tell the difference is most of the time, the crappie on the bottom are a little bit bigger, and some will hang off the bottom maybe, it don't look like much, but maybe a foot, they'll hang off the bottom. And if you bring your bait past them, a crappie will come up and check it out. Well, if it's white perch, a bunch of them come and check it out one time. That's a big difference. That's right. Okay, so I caught some today. I had to figure them out, figure out what they wanted. I fished 3 different baits before I found something they was interested in and started catching them on it. Isn't that something? Bait profile probably means as much as color sometimes, guys. You know that? And actually, I caught them on another fathead. That's right. So sometimes you just can't beat that 1.5-inch bait, can you? Y'all ready? $2.95. All right, let's go together and see who won. All right, guys, let's go see who won. Reel the number in, weekly draw. You ready? The number is $2.95. 251 right off the bat. Bam. 251. Who's that? Tim. All right, got you down. All right. Why you didn't leave a number? It's going down through here. Did y'all watch the video today? I loaded. My neighbor Mike was fishing with me, and I've been after him to get with me a couple times. I kept inviting him to go. I'd run into him. He fished from the bank some down here. We have a big area you can fish from the bank and a couple docks. Y'all remember back in the spring, I loaded the video of me fishing from one of the docks, catching crappie from it. I'm trying to 305. This number is 295. He's over. 247. You're under. And Mark. All right, it's on the end. So 286. The number is 295. There you go. Wow. I gotta watch. I talk and don't pay attention at the same time. I'm gonna skip something. All right, Frank. So a couple times I went down to put the boat in the water to go fishing. He's been fishing from the bank. I said, "Hey, you want to go?" And he said, "No, I can't. I got to do this. I don't have about an hour to fish. He's busy." I said, "Okay." He runs a business. I said, "Okay." I said, so finally we got together and planned that trip. And he said, yeah, he called me back. And I said, let me know on Sunday. He called me back. Yeah, I can go that day. So the goal that day was to catch some fish and catch some for him to eat. And so we did. And he cleaned those up. And I asked him, I ran into him today. And I said, how'd your fish go? He said, oh, we done ate them. Most of them. They're good. So that's what it's about, guys. Right? If you get a chance to take somebody fishing, that's great. And y'all know I fish by myself most of the time. So I ran into him today. I told him, I said, we're going to do it again. So we're going to do it again another day. Get him back out there and catch some more fish, and he's going to keep some to eat. I think he said he ate most of them already. I like crappie, guys. I just don't like to clean them. Like today I fished and I come in. I had this to do. I didn't want to come in try to clean fish. I got wood in. I heat with wood when it's cold. I got wood in and fill my wood rack. I actually split some wood. I got some I hadn't split. I worked on that for about a half an hour, 45 minutes, split some and threw that in the shed and in the wood shed and stuff. And then I come in, and then the time I come in and got cleaned up, it was time to make this video. If I had fish to clean, I'd still be out there probably, right? But I'll keep some one of these days. I just don't like to fool with them when I come in from fishing. So I just enjoy catching them and watch them swim off. But if somebody wants to go with me and wants fish, or somebody tells me they want fish and going to take them when I come in, I have no problem keeping them for them or giving them to them. I think it's great. Guys, if you haven't been on Lake Country Baits, check it out. I can still have a lot of stuff on sale. The new colors, a couple of y'all have asked me about the new stuff. Not the 26. I'm not putting anything on new. Now, we're almost close. Actually, I want to buy another mold for the 1.6, the LC Sad Junior, and I will buy it January the 1st so I can shoot more at one time. It's all about taxes, guys. I got enough stuff to take off my taxes this year. When you run business, you got to kind of watch. At the end of the year, you wait till the new fiscal year starts to do your spending. So, January the 1st, I order a new mold, and I'm going to start shooting the new baits. Sam and I had a talk this week about different colors, some of the new colors. We're still working on some of them. Some of them are still going, I know for sure that 3 of the natural-looking colors that I've made some videos with, the neon shad, I called it, the green one, the rainbow shad, worked great. The live bait color in that 1.6, that's what Mike was using in this video. Downloaded today, Wednesday. If you haven't, go watch it. The first fish he caught a big one. It's right here. I don't know if you can attach back the camera. It's right here in the clip. Hey, that don't happen very often when the thumbnails over here is one of my videos. I happen once in a while. It don't happen very often. But he's holding that big fish. It weighed 1 pound and 12 ounces, a nice crappie. And I wasn't even ready to go yet. I was getting set up and handing him my rod. He made a cast. I don't think I've cut the live scope on yet. It don't look like it's on up there. And then he said, I got one. I got a good one. I said, hold on. Let me net him. I lost one today, guys, trying to lift him out of the water. He got right to the boat. Well, actually, I was trying to net him. I was fighting for the net. And when I turned around with the net, I pulled on him to pull him to the boat. He flopped and come off. It was a good fish. That's usually where you lose them. It's right at the boat, don't you? You give that little pull, you go to lift them up, and they fall off, and you lift them up. And that was a nice fish. I did not want him to lose it. And he got it in, and that's what it's all about, right? So, but check out Lake Country Baits, and it will be January, okay? It's probably going to be the 3rd week in January, at least, maybe the last week of January. But I will start making them the 1st, 2nd week of January. I'll be making baits for every day for about 2 weeks, okay? And you got to think about this, guys. I've got to shoot the baits, make them. They got to cool. I carry them in the house, and I got to bag all those baits. I sit down at night and got to bag them, okay? Then I got to box them. I got boxes. I've showed this before in my videos. I've got boxes with compartments in it, and I got to label it by alphabet so I can find them. So when you order them, I can know where to go to find them. All right? And so I got all the LC Sad Juniors in one box by alphabet. I got to remake those when I add new baits because you got to add new colors. So I got to redo all that. So it takes time. And then my son's got to put them on the site. And he's taking classes. He's graduated from college. He's taking classes to guys to go further. And he stays busy with that. So I got to run him down and give him a chance to have a break so he can put those on for me. And it takes a little bit for that. Adding new colors ain't as bad once we done made a category, he says. I add the stock. I do that kind of stuff, put stuff on sale. I know how to do all that. I don't know how to add a new product to the site. And I told him, I said, you might have to sit down sometime and show me how to do that too. He's a graphic designer. He went to school for that, and he works as a graphic designer. He works from home as a graphic designer. But he might have to show me how to do that one of these days so I can sit down and do that and not bother him so much. All right, guys. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much for watching. Thank you for your orders. I've been getting orders have been good this year. Getting a lot of new people. I appreciate that. Okay. And like I say, the reason I mentioned debates is a lot of you have been asking about the new colors. And they're coming. Give me a chance. And I think we're going to have some good ones. Going to have some good ones coming on. All right. Hope you're looking forward to it because I am. I'm looking forward to get them done. Get them on the site. See y'all next time. Fishing Lake Country.